Professor Snape, good afternoon, sir. I have the ingredients you requested in the back. It'll just be a moment while I bundle them up.
Very well. The trouble with most potion mishaps is not incompetence. It is impatience. People reach for what is nearest, what is brightest, what looks impressive behind glass. They forget that the ingredients age. No, not that one. Apologies. It was not my intention to intrude. That leaf has bruised along the vein. You can smell it if you know how. The scent is thin, green, but hollow. It will brew weakly. You are reaching for it because it's larger. That is a common mistake. This one, smaller, denser, harvested earlier, still holding its oils. You may test it yourself. Weight tells you more than color ever will. Yes, like that. You feel it. And these move your hand. Here. Do you see? The stem is still firm, the color is deep. You needn't look at me as if I've just performed dark magic. It is simple potion making, a craft that unfortunately most disregard, and their results prove it. If you insist on the lovage, choose the roots that are tangled and damp. If they are dry enough to snap, the essence has already fled. If you are brewing anything that requires stability, freshness matters more than size. Power without structure is untidy. Root selection follows similar principles. Inspect the cuts. Look at the fracture lines. Clean breaks. No fraying. That one will cloud. This one will not. You don't need the full measure unless you're planning to store it, and if you were, you'd already know how to seal it properly. No offense intended. Still, you're paying attention. That's rare. If the supplier is reputable, the valerian should improve by next week. This batch is acceptable. Barely. Here, hold it in your palm. Watch it. It reacts under low heat. I would advise against overboiling. 30 seconds too long and you'll lose the binding properties entirely. Yes, like that.
Here you are, sir. Shall I put the bill on the school account for you?
Yes, and I will require 13 grams of dried lavender, collected within the last fortnight if available.
Of course, sir. Right away. Do you have any questions, miss? That valerian is fresh as the morning dew. Should be perfect by next week. Ah, yes, Professor Snape would be the expert. He's taught me nearly everything I know.
That will be all, Mr. Carter. Have these ingredients shipped to Hogwarts. My business requires me to remain in London through the night.
Of course, sir. And will you require anything else, miss? That will be 5 galleons, 14 knuts, please. Sorry, miss. I can't accept American dragons. But Gringotts is just down the alley. They can exchange them.
You will accept them, Carter. The current exchange rate is approximately 17 to the galleon. It should hardly constitute an inconvenience for you to perform the exchange yourself. Unless, of course, arithmetic has become optional since I last instructed you.
No, sir. Of course not.
Then we are agreed.
Have a good day, sir, and welcome to London, miss.
We appear to be travelling in the same direction. The Leaky Cauldron, I assume. Diagon Alley has its own sense of humour. You'll want to keep those wrapped. The air tonight is damp. It will leach potency if you're careless. No, I am not escorting you. I am merely walking. Repulsive. One would think these people had never seen a flagon of ale before tonight. You. Still here. I see you managed to navigate the rest of the afternoon without further incident. I had intended to find a quiet corner to consume a meal in peace, but it seems the sensible have stayed home and left the alley to the dregs. I should have ordered a tray to my room. Though in a rare lapse of foresight, I chose a room based on its proximity to the flue. It is situated directly next to the kitchens. The walls are thin enough to hear the cook's every grievance, and the smell of boiled cabbage is pervasive.
He was clearly in the keeper's zone. You can't tell me that wasn't a foul. Rubbish!
It is hardly an environment conducive to digestion or sanity.
Open my eyes. The referee needs his glasses checked, and so do you.
You invite me to your room. How hospitable of you.
He had it. It was right under his nose, and he pulled up.
I should think not.
Why did he pull up? He didn't pull up. He was dodging a bludger.
You insist?
If the beaters were doing their job, he'd have had a clean run.
I should clarify something before you misunderstand. I am not a man who seeks out company. I intend to eat, and then I intend to retreat to my own quarters, to however much silence that this bedlam can provide.
Oh, stop your complaining. Order another round already. Barmaid, 2 more over here.
If those conditions are acceptable to you, then very well. It would be impolite to refuse such a practical solution. Lead the way. Better. It appears you have a talent for finding the only quiet corner in London. And you have music? That is unexpected. Ragtime. No, I know what it is. I simply wasn't anticipating it. Here. It does, however, accomplish something useful. The noise below is almost inaudible now. The acoustics are better in this room. They absorb sound instead of echoing it. A rare architectural kindness. The music, however, it's arbitrary. Entirely out of place, which I assume is the point. I can't say I understand the appeal, but I won't deny its utility. It's steady, predictable. Exploding lemonade, an American indulgence. I see, very well. 1. If nothing else, it would be ill-mannered to refuse hospitality twice in one evening. You may pour. This is tolerable, which is precisely the problem. Surely you must gather by now that this is not typical behavior of me. I am not usually inclined to dine in other people's rooms, nor do I particularly encourage it. Which brings me to a question I'm not entirely certain I should ask. Are you always in the habit of entertaining strangers in your private room? Or am I simply that out of touch with America's ever-progressing customs? I'm not accusing you of impropriety. If I were, I'd be less subtle. This is an observation. one that says considerably more about myself than it does about you. I am not practiced at this sort of thing. Shared meals, music, hospitality without obligation. I suspect that is obvious. This has gone on long enough. I should take my leave. The hour grows late. And you've been accommodating. That was not meant as criticism. You have merely made indulgences tempting, which is not a quality I encourage of myself, though I have no regrets. This is a point at which I feel compelled to retreat, though I find that I haven't yet decided that's the wisest choice. You're very close. You ought to correct that. Your lips are warm. That was a mistake. I should go. If I remain, this will cease to remain simple, and I am not certain which outcome I prefer.